ducking out for now, Jeremy. The square Juggernaut is yours.
I will take over.
Have fun with this one, everybody.
All right.
Punch it in the one singular face.
Well, I'm gonna talk to him. Talk to him.
Singular. It's got one face. That's all it's got. You know, I'm liking this square Juggernaut. I think you guys are gonna have hopefully a really good time, or you'll all. Which, you know, either way, it's gonna be cool, right?
Math is not Karos's strong point.
Well, without further ado, welcome to your boss battle. The people that you see here, the glorious champions for you viewers, are our most recent group of heroes to reach 5 experience, about to reach level 4. They before they do so, they must defeat one of our fabled boss. And first, blah, 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 blah. Wow, I'm stumbling. Today they fight the square Juggernaut. But before that, let's take a moment to introduce our players. First and foremost, we have Karos, our favorite Triton cleric. Karos, it's been a while. Tell the world, who are you? For those who may not be aware.
It is I, Karos. Tremble before the might of the conch. I am the first pilgrim to these dry lands to spread the good word of he who is beneath the depths and to be worshipped and killed for.
Oh, and killed for. That's a bit brutal. Karos, did you add that in between last time we saw you and now?
Well, I do enjoy killing for the might in the name of the conch, and so I look to bring that joy to others.
Well, that's beautiful. I'm sure you're going to have an excellent time in this adventure then. Welcome, Karos. At the end of this, maybe you'll be a little bit more than just a lowly pilgrim. We'll have to see. Next, we have Michael Verity, human fighter. And Michael, I believe you're a prince, right?
Yes, I am indeed. Since my last adventure, I've been very confident in myself. I feel that if I can talk a bunch of orcs down into stopping what they're doing, I feel confident I could take over the world at this point. Not in the evil sense, of course, but in more of a sense I can solve people's problems.
Yeah, no, of course. So, of course, definitely. Well, I can tell this one's not going to be an easy one to talk your way out of. Math Goblins are notoriously violent. But Michael, what's your big goal once you win? Assuming you guys succeed, what are you going to do next?
That is a good question. I guess I shall keep adventuring and continue to make a name for myself as someone who helps others out and solves problems through either violent or non-violent means, however people decide to choose. Besides, the orcs that I've talked down to have actually been quite helpful. They have since
fighting the other monsters.
Well, not in a sense. Since they moved towards our territory, they've struck trade deals, and now there's trading and stuff, and
all sorts of nice things.
Yeah, all sorts of nice things, and some orcs have even assimilated into our culture.
Isn't that lovely? Well, I hope things work out as well for you here. Next, we have Nigel Estrada, fallen Aasimar paladin, worshipper of the Stormy Cloud, one of the most violent sects of the Great Big Cloud here in the land of DnDTime. And Nigel, I see you're covered in purple diamonds. What happened? They just fell out of the sky onto you.
What can I say? I am touched by the cloud, and the cloud provides. Or some such.
Well, exciting. So Nigel, my apologies. What's your big goal? What are you aiming for? I mean, this potentially winning this battle could skyrocket you to fame and fortune. What are you gonna do with that once you get there?
This is but a step on a journey. I seek to reclaim what once was mine and bring about my ultimate goal, though that seems to still be a ways off for this realm.
Well, Nigel, I'm sure one small step for an Asmar paladin, one giant leap for conquering the world, right?
Of course. And Michael, might I say, I truly underestimated you. I thought slaying the orcs would be quite easy, but to absorb them and force them into your own civilization is far more devious than I had originally expected of you. You, of course, have my condolences for looking down on your decision the first time.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, welcome, Beardfish. Are you excited? Do you know what you're here for?
Yes.
Beardfish, that was not a very confident yes. Are you actually sure?
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? That's
Sound
good.
confident.
Yeah,
I'm
you
here.
sound confident. You're ready to go.
Yeah. That one I know, yeah.
Yup, indeed. So I'm wondering, what are you gonna do once everyone knows the name of Beardfish? Are you gonna find a different name? Will it be overused?
Oh, might be good to find another name. Names are cool. I like names. I need more.
Well, excellent. I'm sure you're gonna have a good time then. All right. Well, in that case, let's jump right in. Actually, I think one quick thing I need to type. That works. Okay. So today you find yourselves in Bartholomew's shop. Bartholomew's been looking for a task quite fitting enough for someone to really test your might, right? To push you to that point where you can truly be promoted from a storied adventurer, one of many, to one of the truly elite fabled heroes in Bartholomew's. And on today, a most faithful of Bartholomew isn't in the shop. He's out doing something, maybe in the back room, who knows. But Roger, the gnome, is. And Roger walks up to you and says, "Oh, hey, everyone. Look, I know it's been a little hectic lately, and I know we've been having a hard time finding you a position to really, test your might to get you that level, get you that rank up, that promotion. But I just got some news, and I think that maybe we have just the task for you. Yeah, are you all up for it? I mean, it could be a real brutal one."
Finally, something on par for our skill. At least
Yeah, no,
it won't be boring.
We just received a sending message from the Trigognome city, Sohcahtoa. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but beneath it, apparently there's an ancient complex of ruins that used to belong to the Math Goblins. And I guess in some excavation, something's gone wrong. Basically, I'm going to draw you guys a little teleportation circle and get you right there, just because apparently this is really time sensitive. So you'll all just kind of, and he takes some chalk out of his robe and draws a big circle on the ground. All right, if you guys will just step in here, I'll finish the circle, and that'll bring you right there. All right, so
Fair enough.
Step in, and he finishes the chalk, and there's a bright flash of blue light for a moment. And when you are able to see again, you have an immense sense of vertigo, and then as you blink a few times, you realize you're in relative darkness. It is completely dark around. What do you all do? I mean, Nigel, you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Actually, do the Tritons have dark vision?
No.
No.
Okay, so yeah, Nigel, you're the only one who can see, and it takes you a minute for your eyes to adjust as you look around. You appear to be in a cave. Some sort of cavern. What do you,
If only someone could cast light on me like they did last adventure, that would totally help.
Dark creature, what do you see?
Darkness, if you can believe it. Michael, you enjoy being the human lantern. Do come here, and I'll cast light on Michael's armor.
Yeah, Nigel,
Yep.
right as you go to do that, Karos, what lights up of yours?
I have touched the loud one.
Okay. So you both touch Michael at the same time, and Michael, you begin to glow with bright yellow light. You look around you, and you see you are in a horrible place. Looking around in this small cavern, it looks like it winds further ahead and turns a corner, but around you see what looks like the remnants of a camp. You see pickaxes, shovels, all sorts of archaeology equipment, small tents, notebooks, and all sorts of different gnomish tools left around, all just scattered, a mess on the ground. You see splatters of blood, signs of battle. However, you do not see any bodies at the moment. You just see it looks like they were attacked.
Is the blood wet, or has it dried?
You reach down, dip 2 fingers in, bring them up to your nose, give it a smell, feel it in your fingers. It is certainly wet blood, very recent, very pungent iron. Looks like this battle could have happened within the hour.
Well, the battle has gotten underway without us. Let us hope that there is still some battle yet to have.
Yeah, can't do our jobs if someone else does the job first.
Well, put it this way: I don't think a bunch of goblins are a match for me. Besides, I don't know what they hope to gain from this.
Very well. You lead the way. We are behind you 100%.
I've never met goblins before. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, you also see just a handful of notes all over the place here. It looks like this was a major research area in some sort of maybe some sort of dig that was going on, including who has the highest passive perception? Probably Karos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cleric High Wisdom. You probably notice a very strange looking
It's a
weapon.
12.
All right, so yeah, with a 12, I guess anyone with a 12 or higher probably notices this as you guys begin to head through the cavern. You notice like a crate filled with like soft packing things, and you see a strange like dagger stuck in it. It has a small iron hilt to it, like handle, but instead of a blade, it just has a square shape, like an open hollow square for a blade sticking out, one corner jammed in where the handle is.
So it's like a rectangular prism shoved into the wall?
It's shoved into the handle of this apparent little dagger or weapon.
I don't understand how that would hurt anyone, but okay.
This weapon is confounding.
Yeah, this weapon makes no sense. How could you possibly hurt someone with this?
If you hit anybody hard enough, it hurts.
Very wise, sister.
Yeah, you pick it up, it's super, like, weird. It does not feel like it doesn't wield well. It's super lightweight. Yeah, it's very awkward. Regardless, you guys begin to continue, you continue down the path. Do you take the weapon with you, or do you leave it back there?
Were those notes in common, or
who picked it up?
They would probably be in common. Yeah, who picked it up, actually?
Yeah, who picked up that dagger?
Anyone, or just all look at it?
I don't think anyone did.
Okay, you guys all just gotta look at it.
Actually, you know what? I'll take it. I'll pick it up just to check it for later.
Okay. You pick it up, and it like kind of trembles with magic and begins to glow a like sickly red almost color in your hand.
I hope I don't have to hold this very long. It doesn't look pretty.
Well, if it's cursed, it's already too late for you, but I suppose we should flip through these notes.
Just don't lick it. I've learned that's a bad thing to do when something is strange.
Nigel, you pick up the notes?
Why would you lick a weapon?
I mean, I licked a cake monster and that was okay.
Did it taste like cake?
Yeah, it was really good. I think I still have some up my nose though.
I'll lend you a handy cloth when we get back. I suppose I'll flip through the notes as we travel.
Yeah,
Yes,
as you
let us
flip through the
continue.
notes. Yeah, you flip through the notes, Nigel. It was apparently they've been excavating just around the corner the ruins of an ancient Math Goblin empire, the seat of an ancient Math Goblin empire, apparently. They were about to, the notes kind of end abruptly, where they were about to breach the walls of a tomb of an ancient Math Goblin. And as you're kind of reading this and the rest of the party, you all turn the corner around this cavern. You see ahead of you a massive open cavern. You're about halfway up from the ground, which you look down over the sides is maybe 300 feet down. There's about 300 feet up of just open cavern, and floating in the center of this cavern is this strange hedron made of stone. It's maybe 50 feet wide and 600 feet long itself, almost the height itself, almost the entire height of the cavern. And you can see that there's a stone bridge that leads up to it, where the wall has been smashed open, or blown open more so, leading into a dark interior. Around
So
here,
I guess we're going across. Never mind.
You see tons of signs of fighting, by the way. You probably see a few dead gnomes, and a few maimed goblins as well.
Torch,
How long
lead the
does-
way.
Well, it sure looks like war happened here. It's time for us to end it.
How
Yes,
far
brave
away-
Torch, lead the way.
How far away is this strange floating octahedron?
There's a stone bridge that leads out to it. It's about 50 feet away, is where the bridge leads out to, and then comes up against the wall.
Well, I'm about 60
other
feet
weapons?
away.
Yes,
You want to mess with that?
It looks okay.
When the
But if we
shell's out,
don't, if we don't mess with it, how will we know?
Yeah, I like that idea. Let's mess with it.
when the shell is
Oh,
about
lordy.
60 feet from it, he'll use divine sense.
Okay. You use your divine sense and you focus in intently. You sense no sign of anything that would acknowledge. No undead, no fiends, no devils or demons. Nothing.
Seems safe enough. Dear Torch, would you lead the way?
Which way are we heading again? We're heading towards this thing?
Yes, across the bridge.
Okay, going across the bridge. Here we go.
Cool. Michael, you lead the way across the bridge. As you pass by, there's maybe a dozen dead gnomes. They're dressed in like archaeologists' clothing. They're clearly civilians, not fighters. You also come across like a single dead Math Goblin. He appears to be dead. He's just lying on the ground.
If these guys, I have a weird question. If these people and if these gnomes were not fighters, what's killing the goblins?
Well, there's like 7 dead gnomes and 1 dead goblin.
Well, never mind. Then that makes sense. They just overpowered one goblin and then they just died.
Looks like it adds up to me.
Can Beardfish starts rummaging through their stuff, and if any of them have a hat, Beardfish is going to take their hat.
Yeah, absolutely. They have one of those like hard
Pit helmets?
tan Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Beardfish has a pit helmet.
Awesome.
Is their flesh still warm?
Yeah, Nigel, you kind of check a couple of them to see. And the first one, like a little bit, not really. The second one, not really. The third one's still warm. You think he might actually still be alive. Do you care about that, or do you just keep looking?
This is disturbing. Most of them are still somewhat warm. Whatever slew them very, very recently.
You hear a cracking of rock in the distance. Something tumble.
On the one that seems to be alive, I want to do spare the dying. Just keeps him.
He's stable at this point. He's
Oh, okay. Never mind.
yeah, left for dead amongst the others.
Can you speak to us?
He's unconscious still.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Sweet
Okay.
Yes.
dreams, gnome.
Well, at least we have a survivor, but we can't get any information out of them now.
You hear some more shifting of stone from ahead of you across the bridge inside of the hedron. And after a moment, you see a small goblin kind of run out toward the entrance and stop, look toward you, kind of cock his head confused. Goblin, these goblins have like weird, like big football heads. They're like the classic old D&D goblin.
They have
these
giant
are-
heads? Wait, so there's
they
goblins.
They have like football heads. Yeah, they're a very strange breed of deep underground math goblin.
Hey, Goblin,
Ahoy!
are you the one we are sent to destroy? Lead on then.
Wait,
Kinda, like, points
wait, we're
over the
telling
side
the
of the
goblins
bridge.
to lead on?
Yes, we want to kill his leader. How?
The goblin,
How
like,
else are we supposed to do
scratches
this?
his head, and you see in his other hand he's holding one of those strange, square-shaped weapons. And he turns around and runs back inside of the hedron into the darkness.
Hey, he's got one of those things that we found.
Yeah, but why is mine glowing red?
Oh, his was
yours
also
is-
glowing slightly red.
Oh, I was gonna say because yours is cooler, but I guess it isn't. Sorry.
Michael,
Please,
try,
What?
try striking this gnome. Perhaps it has an effect on the living.
To hit the gnome with this oddly shaped weapon.
Well, how else are we going to learn? Now, is it hot to the touch?
You hear more like goblin chittering from down ahead of you.
I'm not
No, cold.
doing anything to a gnome. I'm not touching a gnome with this thing. In fact, I'm not touching anyone with this thing. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm dropping it.
Fine. Give it to me. I'll look at it.
I'll give Beardfish the dagger, this oddly shaped dagger.
Okay.
Beardfish promptly licks it.
Oh Jesus. Okay. You lick which part of it? The handle or the rock part? The top part.
The glowing rock part.
Okay. You are gonna take.
Oh shit.
Oh, it didn't roll. Why didn't that work? Uh-oh.
It seems you have shorted out the weapon. Fish.
Yeah, it makes a spark and then the color goes away.
Amazing. Well, it's broken now.
Well, I think you did something wrong. I think you did something wrong with the roll.
Oh, I know it did.
So
It didn't work. Yeah, I know.
I don't know. It seems fine to me.
we'll take
Let's go
4
kill
points
some
of damage.
goblins.
Sorry, what was that, Jeremy?
You would take 4 points of damage from that.
Okay. Don't lick
It
it.
cuts your tongue brutally,
Blah.
and then sparks out.
Ugh. I'm gonna facepalm with Beardfish like, why did you do that?
I just wanted to see. And it worked. We know it hurts now.
As you say that, you begin to hear more shifting of stone and more goblin cheering from down the bridge ahead of you. The bridge that you're standing on, made of stone, it's fairly thick. You don't have to worry about it breaking, but it is only about 15 feet wide. So
Yes,
it's possible to fall off.
the narrator has
Well, I'm
has
just
a
Things start to
has a
come out.
point. We should get off of this bridge if we hope to fight and survive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like
get
a
off this bridge.
shifting, like a shifting of metal, and then a large crashing sound. And a moment later, emerging from the darkness of inside the hedron, you see a 12-foot tall like robot, basically. It's like a mech suit, effectively. Its fist is glowing with that same red, and it's shaped just like a giant square. The other fist is a big circle, and it kind of looks to it. It moves toward you like its head part, and inside of it you see a little goblin. He waves at you.
Why hello there.
Beardfish
Hello?
waves back.
Suit!
Okay.
Hail, Goblin, are you the leader here?
You hear the suit kind of whirring to life, and it begins to start running toward you. What do? You all have like
Battle, of course.
a couple seconds before. Okay, so you guys all just kind of before. Go ahead.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna watch, and because I think I'm gonna formulate a plan in my head as this goblin plans to try to attack us. I would assume.
Yeah, he's running right at you. Pointing the giant.
Najil draws his weapons and charges back at it.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So I think at this point we're gonna roll for initiative as the Juggernaut has revealed itself. You see also streaming out a whole slew of other little goblins. So
Fight little goblins as well at the same time.
Uh-huh. Oh, I thought
Oh,
that
interesting.
crit was the square Juggernaut for a minute. Goblin. Alrighty. Oh my! Beardfish, you're totally ready.
Yeah, boy.
No, I rolled it down
So did she.
by initiative as well.
So did they.
She got that +2 though.
That is true. And Nigel is not apparently as ready as he'd want to be. Alrighty. The thing begins to whir to life. You hear all sorts of mechanical moving parts within it. What do you do, Beardfish? It's charging toward you, clearly in an aggressive way.
I'm gonna huck this dagger at it.
Oh damn! Okay, you just take the dagger and go to throw it. Can you just roll me a d20 and add your dexterity or strength? You can choose. You are not counted as proficient with this weapon.
Oh, hold on, I'm freezing.
Oh no!
It seems we lost you on roll 20.
Oh
yeah, it
no,
looks
it's
like
telling me I'm
there's a
still
good DC on
there.
that.
Never mind. We're still here. Never mind.
Oh yeah, actually you are still. Never mind. I see it there. Alrighty,
Oh,
do
rolling?
you roll for you, Beardfish? Oh, you got it.
Okay, just add 2 to that.
Yeah. So are you throwing this at the big guy?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you go to throw it, and he takes his shield arm and smashes it, and it just kind of scatters off the cliff into the darkness.
Oh, whoops.
Anything else you'd like to do? You're currently standing about 25 feet out on a bridge.
I'd like to get off the bridge.
Okay, you turn to run back toward the old gnome camp. Yep, you make it
Yeah.
off the bridge, no issue. Michael Verity, what do you?
Okay, so the question: we're all on the bridge fighting, right?
Well, you're about to be fighting,
But-
but yes.
I thought the fighting was taking place in a different room. Just curious.
Nope, it's all on the
So-
bridge currently. You guys kind of stood around on the bridge for a long time.
So, well, I'm going to approach the. Well, I'm going to approach the square. I'm going to approach this mech suit.
Okay. He's about
And
60
just-
feet away from you
and-
right now.
Wait. Okay, then. Then I'm going to. I'm probably going to. Hold on. I'm trying to think. I need to check ranges for a second.
Okay.
Oh, I can. You know what? I'm going to move about. So he's about 60 feet from me. I'm going to move like 20 feet closer.
Sure.
Crossbow and be like, maybe my math. Maybe you can calculate this, and then I'm just shooting my crossbow at him.
Okay. Yeah, you'll absolutely hit with that. He goes to try and parry it away, but it kind of gets jammed into one of his servos, and you hit him. You give me your damage? Yeah, it looks like you just barely got in on him with that. But do you have a dexterity modifier? Because it's not being.
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Cool. So yeah, you shoot him, and the bolt gets stuck in, and it continues to charge forward. Do you want to do anything else? Your last 10 feet of movement or bonus action?
No, I'm not going to do anything.
Alrighty. You stay put. We next move to the square Juggernaut. The Juggernaut rushes forward. It moves 40 feet in a round. So that moves it right up to you, Max. And it is going to make 2 attacks against you. First is going to take its shield and try and smack you onto the ground. So
Okay.
against the armor class.
18 is going to hit for 7,
that
so...
should not do any damage. That should do 0 damage, not that damage. Sorry. Shield bash not supposed to do damage. And yeah.
Well, the shield bash hits regardless, but
So can you make a stealth save?
sure. I have proficiency with that, so why not?
Cool. So yeah, he smacks you with the shield and knocks you down. You fall prone, and it comes down with its square red fist glowing and tries to punch you. Oh, he attacks with advantage because you're prone. So he's gonna hit you.
Still
for...
missed. I still missed.
16's gonna miss. Okay, so it crashes into the stonework of the bridge, glowing, leaving a large red mark in the ground, where right next to where you were before you rolled out of the way. And the goblin piloting it, you see there's actually like a bunch of goblins piloting it. They're pulling all sorts of levers and stuff inside, and they're like, huh? Like they're confused that you didn't die. Karos, it's your turn.
Looks like you miscalculated, goblins.
All right. So the goblins don't go?
I put them after you. Oh, right, they're supposed to go before you, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, you see about 6 goblins chasing after. Oh no, I'm sorry. You see 3 goblins chasing after the Juggernaut. 2 of them are armed with the same small little stabby things you found before, but one of them is dragging this really huge, glowing, like red, basically square behind him. He's going a little slower than the other ones. He looks really excited. He also looks like he can hardly wield it.
How far behind? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. They take their whole turn. 2 of them get up to right where Michael is. Actually, they get a little past Michael. They seem to be going toward the rest of you. And the one with the big thing is still like 20 feet back behind the Juggernaut. He's real slow.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to cast Shatter about 10 feet behind this Juggernaut so I don't hit Michael.
Oh, okay, cool. And it's right in 10?
It's on a point, yeah.
Oh, hot damn.
Oh,
So I
come
think...
on.
Oh, use the one on the front of the character sheet. Yeah. So that'll actually hit both the goblins in the back, and it'll hit the Juggernaut. So the Juggernaut, and that's...
Constitution.
They're effective against constructs, isn't it?
Mhm.
Or they have disadvantage on their save?
Yeah, they have disadvantage.
So the Juggernaut is going to succeed, but not by much, even with this disadvantage. And
No,
the
disadvantage 14 won't do it.
goblin- Yeah.
Oh, DC 12. Never mind.
All save. That's okay. You're still going
They
to do
take-
half damage to all of them?
Yes.
And that's thunder damage?
Yes.
Cool.
It's
Yep.
so 7.
70.
Or is it round up or round down?
Yeah, we round down for everything in
Okay.
D&D. So yeah, that'll hit both of those 2 guys. The little goblins look like horribly rattled by that. They look like they're in real bad shape just from their successful dodge. They still look almost dead. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Got a bonus action?
No, I don't have a bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry. You would have only hit the one way in the back, right? Because you didn't want to hit Michael.
Right.
Okay, sorry. So I should have only rolled 1 save for those goblins. Okay. Cool. You're going to hang out on the bridge?
I'm going to...
Stand fast with Nigel.
No, I'm going to stay right there.
Okay, cool. Nigel, it is now your turn. You see the square Juggernaut going after Michael with a vengeance. What would you like to do?
Shield out, scythe out. Nigel is going to stride forward to encompass all the small gobelos and the big boy, so they're within 10 feet of him.
Well, you'd be taking opportunity attack from both the small gobos to get within 10 feet of the Juggernaut at this point.
Okay, I'll take that.
The Juggernauts ran right up towards you guys. Okay, so the small gobos are going to try and stab at you with their daggers. What's your armor class?
18.
Well, this is going to be hard for them to hit. Ooh,
Oh, that was close.
They stab at you with their weapons and are unable to make contact as you easily parry them away. You are now up to within all of them. What would you like to do?
I will activate my necrotic shroud.
Oh, hot damn. And what does Nigel's necrotic shroud look like as you unleash your inner demon, or whatever you want to call it?
I just stare icy eyes at the one most frontedly controlling the big guy. Wow,
Okay.
this is interesting indeed. And he just erupts from the back of his armor, and you see these skeletal black wings, and suddenly there's almost this storm of black raven-like feathers around him as Nigel's form becomes disturbing.
A hot damn. Is there like a thunder crack with that too, or?
I can only imagine so.
Excellent.
Wait, is
All right.
that supposed to cast fear or something?
Yes, it
Yes.
terrifies things. So Square Juggernaut's gonna roll. He's rolling charisma save. Oh, charisma save. There aren't a lot of those in the game. He fails. And the two gobos are also gonna fail. Oh, I think the last one might get it.
DC 13.
So yeah, he barely succeeds. And Michael, I need you to roll as well because you are on the ground right in front of Nigel as he unleashes this dark form.
Dang it, Nigel, why did you have to make me do this? God damn it!
You are terrified of Nigel. He is too frightening. And we move to Beardfish. What would you like to do?
Run up to the closest one and punch it.
All right, cool. So you run back onto the bridge, seeing your allies have not fallen back with you. And yeah, there are two up there. One of them seems terrified, quaking in his boots of Nigel. The other one is just kind of, he's like, whatever.
I'm gonna punch this one that doesn't seem to care. I'm gonna make him care.
Oh, okay, cool. So you run up, go ahead and give me the punch. Okay, your punch kills him. What do you want to do with your second punch?
Well, I guess we can...
How did you instantly kill a goblin with the punch? Damn!
You
What
have
are
one
you,
life left.
punch woman?
He had one.
life left.
I'm
One
very
punch
nice.
Triton.
What do you want to do with the second one, Beardfish? You want to go for the other goblin with that crit?
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Fantastic. Is that just two punches, or is it like a punch kick, or?
I'm gonna just stick my knee up and lunge at them and put my knee in their face.
Fantastic. So one of the goblins just gets kneed in the face, and he topples to the ground. His weapon clattering on the ground. The other one, you knee so hard, he kind of like lifts into the air, maybe like 4 or 5 feet, and away from you and off the bridge, and disappears into the darkness below.
Yeah, knees are great.
Excellent.
Poor goblin. I will say this. Poor goblin.
Beardfish,
Oh, sorry, what was that?
was there anything else that you'd like to do?
No, that is where I will end my turn.
Excellent. Alrighty. And we move to Michael. Michael, you're on the ground, the giant juggernaut looking down upon you. What would you
Well,
like to
I'm
do?
currently afraid of Nigel. I'm currently in fear of Nigel, but that really doesn't matter to me because he is not my concern right now. My concern is this damn juggernaut, and I'm going to do my best to try to take it down and
You're only
possibly
afraid
talk
of
it
him
down.
if you look at him. So as long as you face toward the juggernaut, you suffer no ill effect of the fear.
Okay, so
you can't
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up so I can get out of prone, and I'm just gonna trip attack that. Okay, no.
No! You swing your sword at the thing's feet and it just ka-ting.
No,
Makes
and
no.
I'm action surge and I'm doing it again.
Excellent. Take another swing. And it's just, damn, this thing is hard. He is not a friend. All right, Michael, is there anything else you'd like to do with the bonus action or anything?
Wait, hold on. If I move away with my remaining move, and he takes an opportunity attack, does he still have to take a penalty because he's basically looking at Michelle?
You can't run away from him. You can run past him further down the bridge toward the hedron, but you couldn't run backwards because Nigelle's that way, and you're afraid of Nigelle.
I see the problem here. So I'm gonna try to. Okay. You know what? So the best course of action is to stay put then, because if I just try to move past him, he'll just take an opportunity attack.
All right. So the Juggernaut's gonna go. The Juggernaut looks down toward you, and you see one of the goblin side hit like a button, and this horrible distorted robotic voice comes out, and it's like E equals MC squared, and he goes to punch you again. This time he does not try and knock you prone. He just takes one swing with his fist, which misses, and takes a second swing with his fist.
God, if this thing hits. You're kidding.
I calculated correctly, 36. I'm sorry, what?
I think that missed you. He only got a 10 on that attack.
I was gonna say, that would have instantly destroyed me. Jeez. Well, I'm glad that he failed at that.
Yeah, and just he smashes twice into the stonework beneath you, and this bridge that you thought to be indestructible begins to crack. A few more hits and it could break. You see another goblin rush out back all the way down, about 60 feet away from the hedron, and he has a bow. And he's got these really weird looking arrows that he's like trying to like notch, but they aren't balanced very well. And that's all he's doing right now, the goblin archer.
I would recommend to Nigel that, okay, we need to get out of this bridge. It's gonna collapse.
Nigel is
collapse.
Yeah, did shatter affect the bridge at all? Because it's stone.
Well, you have a choice, right? You can choose to have hit the bridge, or you could have aimed it in the air above it. Totally up to you.
Oh, okay. Because it says anything in the area that's not someone's not wearing.
You wanted to hit the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it definitely did. Let's see. Let's make a saving throw for the bridge. The bridge is doing pretty okay still.
Okay. Half damage.
Oh wait, he's got disadvantage because he's a conqueror. The bridge is not looking great, guys. It's cracking. All right. The goblins are going to go. Oh, damn. All right, so the square, the archer is going to take their bow and look at all of you, and then look toward the evil, spooky skeleton man and fire. So it's going to make an attack. Oh. You know, I'll get to that next because his attack is not working. In that case, the remaining goblin's gonna continue to move forward, and actually now I have to go to their attack anyway. Whoa. They attack with not a high bonus. Oh. Sorry about that. All right. Whoop. Oh, and Nigel, does a 17 hit you?
It does not.
So yeah, they fire, and it just kind of clatters to the ground, ineffective next to you. And now we jump to Karos. What would you like to do?
The conch will protect you and smite your enemies. So I am going to cast Shield of Faith on, which gives him +2 armor to Michael.
Okay.
Nice.
That's super helpful in this fight.
And that's a bonus. Gives you +2 AC. Up to 10 minutes. And then I will cast Bane on the goblin, the construct, and the other goblin.
Oh, damn.
And then I will back
hard.
up. I will back up to where I'm off the bridge.
Cool. So you cast Bane upon the construct. He needs to roll a charisma save? So much
yes.
charisma saves. Jeez.
All three of him and the two goblins need to. Oh, dang.
Okay. So he succeeds.
Mhm.
The Gobbo does not. And the remaining Gobbo, he actually does. The archer holds on. But the one dragging the huge sword, who's actually now up to you, Nigel, he used his whole turn to get up there. Yeah, he's up to you now. But he couldn't attack. And then he's baned as well, so he's not looking good. What are Karos's banes? Is it just like, does it just begin to rain on them or something? Or
Yes. Like it begins to rain on them. It's hard for them to see. There's flashing light.
Fantastic. He's very distracted by the light and rain. And Nigel, it is your turn as you exit from your. Well, actually, you keep being scary. It's just you don't frighten people more than a turn. So you're still terrifying. What would you like to do?
This goblin with the great sword-looking thing is within melee of me.
Yes. Looks
That's
up to you.
terribly
I'm gonna
unfortunate.
kill you. And he gives you a big smile.
Oh, child, you will know death, and I'm going to swing my scythe at him.
Oh, jeez. Okay, you're gonna hit him.
Oh crap! I need to use a free action to yell, "Get off the bridge!"
You cut his head off with one swing, Nigel. And he just dies. His sword clatters to the ground.
I wouldn't be proficient in this. It doesn't count as an actual greatsword, right?
No, it does not at all.
Okay.
Because I would
Can
have
I?
said, oh, sorry. I just wanted to say, I would have said, "Get off the bridge. It's going to collapse." After my next turn.
Can I bonus action pick it up and head back to where Kiros is?
It's super heavy. But yeah, you can. You pick it up. You're slowed while you wield it. It seems to be made of some strange metal you've never seen before. But yeah, you pick it up and you begin to it's hard for you to drag too. But you're able to lift it more.
Can he get off the bridge?
Not all the way, no. Oh. So you start moving away, Nigel?
Yep, I'll continue facing down the Juggernaut.
Oh, you're gonna continue to face him down. You're not gonna run.
Well, I'm facing him while backing away, so I'm,
Okay.
still ready.
All right. Well, you are within his threat range. He's gonna take an opportunity attack against you as you move away. He's got a range of 10 feet with that fist.
Oh,
So
jeez.
he will punch and miss. You see the goblins inside, they're confused, they're scratching their heads. They're like, "Why is it not working?" And Beardfish, it's now your move.
All right.
What
So
would you like to do?
Beardfish is going to get off the bridge, having heard the warning.
Okay.
Going to head towards where all the action is. And I assume they're able to get off the bridge.
Yeah, and you're far enough back that you can just kind of walk off the bridge if you want. Walk back to the cave.
I want to go towards all the action.
Okay, that's in the middle of the bridge still.
Oh, is it still? Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
the
Okay,
Juggernaut's
got
still there.
confused. Okay,
So-
yes, I'm gonna get off the bridge then. And how close is everyone else to the Juggernaut?
I believe Michael's still
Front of
way
it.
up-
I'm
right up
literally
there.
in 5 feet of it.
Yeah, Michael's
Okay.
still right up there. Karos is a little further back, and Nigel is with you back toward the start of the bridge.
Yeah, I went as far off the bridge as I could.
Oh, okay. So the only one still on the bridge is Michael.
Yes.
Everyone else is off the bridge.
Juggernaut's on the bridge too, so.
Oh yeah, and the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Turn. I'm gonna do something a little
Hold on a second. What would
unorthodox.
you like to do, Beardfish?
So okay, so Beardfish is going to cast a spell.
What? I didn't know Beardfish
have-
could cast spells.
I have a racial spell.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Give it
I'm
a-
going to cast Fog Cloud.
Oh no.
Right,
Oh, yes.
Oh
far enough behind the Juggernaut that it
Oh, the archer.
encapsulates the Juggernaut, but not any of my allies. So it's on the brink of the fog bank.
It's okay. I
Cool.
can deal with it.
All right,
I
cool.
think I super did. And that'll
So I'm just-
absolutely keep the archer from even being able to attack you. So nice. Yeah, your fog cloud fills the room as everything begins to fill with a cold mist. Michael, it is your move. The thing ahead of you, you don't know if it can see you or not. It is currently in a fog cloud. What would you like to do?
Because if it can't see you, it can't do a reaction.
Yeah, it can't opportunity attack you if it can't see you.
What I was going to do if she didn't do that, I was going to actually literally try to persuade the goblin not to attack me because it would be in our both interests to not kill ourselves by collapsing the bridge. But But since Sid took the opportunity to attack away from him for me, I'm just gonna casually use my entire action to dash all the way off the bridge.
Cool, yeah, you book it off the bridge, and actually you get past your allies a little bit into the tunnel.
Go that far. I'm gonna stop once I reach them.
The edge. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop once I.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, you rush backwards, and you hear the Juggernaut kind of whir to life as it steps forward out of the fog cloud, seemingly confused. The goblins are a little confused, and then they see you, and one of the goblins yells, "Overdrive!" and pulls a big lever, and immediately you see this thick black like smoke start pouring out of it, and it kind of begins to spark all over, and it begins to rush toward you.
Can it come forward towards?
It moves 60 feet. Or actually, it moves up to 80 feet. What were you saying, Kara?
It's already it's already caught up to me.
But couldn't the? I thought it still had fear.
No, fear is 1 round, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a really basic special fear.
And I think the closest target is probably Karos, actually.
Okay.
As he rushes to the edge of the bridge at an immense speed, and he only gets 1 punch because he used his action to kind of figure out how to get out of the thing, and he tried to punch you.
Who's he punching?
It smashes a big chunk out of the wall of the cavern, and the goblins look down. He's like, somewhere far in the back of the cave where the archer was. Huh? No, they missed.
Oh.
Somewhere in the back of the cave where the archer was, you hear just a goblin go as it falls off the edge of the bridge, unable to see in the fog.
Goodbye.
Alrighty, and we are back to Karos, as all the little goblins are dead.
Okay. So where is it in relation to the bridge?
It is on like the very edge of the bridge where the bridge like comes out from the wall. It's also where the bridge is arguably sturdiest.
Okay.
The bridge collapse plan may not be the best one any longer.
Yeah, it's not. It's probably not going to be. But I will cast Thunderwave.
Oh damn! All right,
Ooh, that'll get it back on the bridge.
you gonna roll that con save?
Ugh. So it
That
does 2 damage.
Ooh,
I guess
wow.
1 damage.
Yeah, just it kind of gets pushed backward like a little bit,
Mhm.
and the goblins kind of look down toward you like, no. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's all I have.
Yeah, it was a rough roll on the Thunderwave.
Yeah.
All right, we.
It doesn't
just-
seem right. Oh yeah, never mind.
That's just real bad rolls, unfortunately. Nigel? What would you like to do, Nigel?
Trying to figure out this new fancy weapon I just picked up. It would basically be a straight strength roll to
Yes,
swing at the big
just
boy.
strength. No proficiency.
Okay, does it count as a two-handed weapon, I'm assuming?
Absolutely, yeah.
I was really hoping I could add my fighting style on it. Oh well.
Oh, absolutely not. You literally gain no benefits to anything using this weapon. You don't add your damage to the attack, it just does its dice.
How far away is the big guy?
He's about 10 feet from you. He's like right near you because he rushed right up to you in his overdrive mode.
Okay. Well, with my scythe put up to hold this thing, I will charge forward and swing at him with it.
Alrighty, yeah, you charge forward with your scythe, or I'm sorry, with the weapon, and
I'm assuming a 15 doesn't hit, so instead of that, I'm going to take a 25.
oh shit, you go to swing and you go, it's so heavy. But as that happens, there's a crash of thunder, which right behind your blade, which propels it that last little bit as the stormy cloud gives you its wrath. And yeah, you will connect with a 25. Can you type in the following roll? But without the period. Oh, that's not right. Okay. I'm gonna hit the button for you. Or do you want? You already rolled the hit, so I'm just gonna roll the button. 18 points of slashing damage.
And an additional 3 of necrotic shroud.
Yep. As your weapon slashes through it, the suit begins to like beep, and the goblins are down. And they kind of all focus on you, wielding the large weapon.
I will bonus action Shield of Faith.
I figured. All right. At the end of your turn, Nigel, Beardfish.
Okay, so
Word of the wise, I would not punch this. It would probably hurt your hand.
but that's all I know how to do.
Well, just don't punch his weapon. You don't
Elbow
punch
it.
people's swords.
Believe in the conch.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna believe in the conch, and I'm gonna be like, conch, help, and then I'm gonna kick it.
You're just gonna run up and kick the metal suit?
Oh no, wait, I actually have a hand axe. Okay, I'm gonna, for once, for the first time ever, try to use the hand axe to do a thing, because, you know, maybe these weapons, maybe people are on something with these.
Weird. You take your hand axe, ka-tink. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Blah. Okay, I throw the hand axe aside because that didn't work, and using one of my key points, I would like to, what's it called? Do the thing where I can hit a couple more times.
Absolutely, get 2 more punches.
Blows.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that'll hit. So the 20 connects. What would you like to do? Oh, so go ahead and give me your damage. Is there anything else you'd like? Like your stunning strike? I know is something that you might have, but maybe not. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I do have that. Yeah, I want to do that. Actually, yes. So with that, I could also, I can try to push it up to 15 feet away.
Oh dang! If that works, that could be really good. The bridge strategy's back on, guys.
Oh shit.
So,
It says they need to do a strength saving throw, but I'm not sure what the
Gust
DC
of
for that would
wind.
be.
What's your wisdom
15.
modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 2.
2,
It's
so
the-
that should be 13.
Is it gust of wind?
No, it's an-
they're,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's just a
Oh,
regular.
The open hand technique.
Never mind.
So you're gonna try and push him back onto the bridge?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. He's gonna roll, and he's gonna fail. It gets
I
Takes
punched
you
You
him
don't
so
have an attack
hard.
of opportunity?
he did not willingly move, so no.
Okay.
But yeah, it is back on the bridge. Michael Verity, it's your move. You're the last one who gets to go before the square Juggernaut goes again. What would you like to do?
Keep it there somehow.
okay. Weird question. How far am I away from it, and what condition is it in?
You're about 20 feet away. It's damaged, like it's bloody. You've done more than half its health.
Okay, so
Barely.
I'm gonna tell the guys. Okay, you know what? I got this, and then I'm just gonna walk along the bridge. I'm just gonna walk
Okay.
over to it, and I'm gonna have my sword out. That's hot because I know there's a goblin in this. I know there's goblins in the suit, so I'm gonna be like, listen. So I'm gonna be like, listen. You're in a bad situation. If this bridge falls, there's no way you're getting that artifact, and you're probably gonna die. So how about I can work out a deal? I can work something out with you. Maybe we can end this now.
Can you roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage?
Disadvantage, can I ask?
Because these are math goblins. They are not to be reasoned with usually. I'm letting you roll it, but
Okay,
okay.
that's not bad.
Oh, not terrible. Okay, so that's your turn. The math goblins. One of them seems to seriously be considering your answer. The other two are going to attack you. And
I was
they're gonna,
talking to the math goblins in the suit, but
Oh, I know. You've distracted one of the 3 math goblins in the suit. There are 3 of them in there. So instead of getting 3 attacks against you this turn, they're only going to get 2. Unfortunately, yeah, they're not willing to listen, or at least one of them's willing to listen. The other two are not. So the first punch is coming down. Bam! Does that get you, finally? Did I hit someone?
My God. No, oh, wait, no, I have my shield of faith on. I have my shield of faith on. Oh my God, I've been saved. If that hit, I would have been down instantly. I just blocked that. I just blocked that aside and be like, no, sir, you're not doing that.
Yes, sir. And they try and smash again. And
The conch has rescued you.
Nope.
There's this surge of water that comes around you and blocks it as he punches. It vaporizes the water and misses you.
Oh, fantastic!
You really should have considered my offer.
And that is the end of the Square Juggernaut's turn. We move to Karos.
Did he move away from it? Like,
no, he's still right up there. Oh, would you like to do?
If you break that bridge and kill my...
The bridge just took 72 points of damage, so the bridge is in rough shape right now.
Air cracks this bridge while I'm on it, because I'm gonna be pissed.
why didn't you move?
You can be revived. Don't worry.
What do you mean, why didn't I move? If I moved away from that thing, I would have taken an opportunity attack.
What are you doing, Karos? What are you doing?
I've died before. It's not that bad.
Oh,
Karos, what you
I
mean?
swear to God, if you guys kill me right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right, well, Karos is... You fool. I tried to rescue you. I am going to, I'm going to hold my position. I'm going to hold my action.
Action!
Until, if the, oh God. As soon as the Juggernaut is on the bridge alone.
Okay, cool.
That is my activating action.
Sweet.
For,
Okay, cool.
for Shatter.
Fantastic. Nigel, what would you like to do? You're still holding this huge thing. You might be able to throw it. Nigel?
I am so tempted to try throwing it, but this is really pretty and I'm sticking this in the bag.
All right.
Nigel is in love with this chaos thing of death. Anyways, Nigel is also far enough away that he is going to pull out a very, very good friend of his. Wait, that didn't go. I'm assuming I'm out of its attack range.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's 20 feet away for you, at least 25 feet. It's on the bridge now because of Beardfish and Michael.
Then shall the cloud bless it? Maybe.
Oh, you take your shot. Unfortunately, not gonna connect. Thing has it is made of metal. It's very tough, and it is able to block that away with its shield arm. Incredible reaction time or dumb luck. You're not sure which.
Michael, get off that bridge so we can destroy it. Karos decided to grow a conscience. Conscience.
No. Just because you said that pun, I'm not doing that.
Beardfish, what would you like to do?
I gave you a chance.
All right, so Beardfish is going to. Hold on, let me make sure I can actually do this. Sorry, should have had this.
Sure, all
good.
Beardfish, what's your passive perception?
12.
I think with that, you're kind of. I imagine Beardfish mostly being in melee is kind of at a loss of what to do right now. Now that you're not in melee, right?
Yeah, but I think I have a plan. How far away are they from me?
They're about 25 feet. Well, actually, they're 15 feet because you pushed them back 15 feet.
Oh,
so
good.
that's not far.
That's not even your fault.
Just a question. Can I dash while I'm holding someone?
Don't you dare drag me! No, stop. No, don't you dare!
And he'll have to either be willing or you'll have to grapple him.
Okay, I'm going to run forward, grapple him because apparently he's not willing, and I would like to spend
Strength save or?
It's an athletics versus. So Beardfish, you have to roll an athletics check to grapple him. Michael, you need to roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Would you really would your character really grapple?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! So
Wait,
yeah,
hold on. That's a
Michael,
13. That's a 13.
Michael holds firm. Beardfish, you're just out on the middle of this bridge now, and Michael won't go anywhere. Like, no, I'm fighting. What would you like to do?
Well, that plan didn't work, so I'm still going to use one of my key points to disengage and dash backwards.
Yep. And away you go.
Will
Fantastic.
you fire now, Kira?
He just kind of like runs up, grabs, and just no. Okay, gone.
All right, Michael, it's your move. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my action to try to persuade them. I'm gonna tell them, okay, listen, you're in bad shape. You're going to fall off. This bridge is gonna collapse. The moment I step off this bridge, you're gonna die. So you have two options. We either make a deal, or I walk away and watch you fall to your death. Which will it be? Can I make a persuasion roll?
At this point, I don't think so, man. I mean, you can try to persuade that one of the three that listened to you last time, and if you succeed, maybe he'll turn on his friends. But
okay,
that's the best you could possibly hope for, and that's hard.
Okay, I want to persuade. Can I roll a persuade? I'll roll a disadvantage on that one goblin.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so the 12. Let me roll for goblin. Okay. Okay. What do you want to do at the end of your turn, Michael? You stay there?
What did he do? Is he not convinced?
You don't know until their turn.
Okay, well, I'm going. Well,
Even if he is convinced, it still gets 2 actions.
Maybe.
So, well, looks like you. Well, I'll let you take your time, and then I'll just slowly walk away and see what happens if they try to opportunity attack me or not.
One of them's definitely going to try an opportunity attack you. Just like, okay, so you walk off, and another crashing fist barely misses you. They have a +6 to hit with this. Like, it's not bad. I don't know how they're missing everything. And Karos, for a moment, Michael Verity leaves the bridge.
And it shatters.
Roll your shatter. A shattering strike upon the bridge.
I thought it was going to be the goblin's turn.
Yep, no, he was holding his action. He had basically readied this attack for as soon as you left the bridge so that you wouldn't get hit by it. So the bridge is going to fail. No surprise there. And it begins to crack and tumble. Let's see if he can succeed on his thing. So he's actually going to have to roll for the con save as well. So he's going to succeed. So half damage on him. Alrighty. Yeah, it begins to fall down. The bridge begins to collapse underneath it. And you can see it hanging over the edge by like its big shield arm. As inside, the two of the goblins are now fighting, and one goblin is trying still to control the machine, as he is now hanging off the bridge. What would you all like to do as you kind of stand there? And this thing seems mostly incapacitated. It's hanging off the side of the bridge.
So it's my turn now, isn't it?
Define hanging. Define hanging. Is it like gripping on this, or like is it like gripping like off a cliff or something? Like you're gripping with his hand?
Yeah. But Karos, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Karos, maybe we shouldn't should we?
No, we. The conch demands a sacrifice.
Allow it. Don't do this.
What do you do?
Oh man, there's so many good things. I am going to.
Cool guy.
I want to create water over it and just flush it off the side.
Oh, it's just.
No! No!
You're using the spell create water?
Like 10 gallons of water hits it.
All right.
Would that work?
Make it slip and fall. No! What a waste of a mech suit, too!
As you go to create water, what would normally be 10 gallons of water becomes amplified, and in a crash, of like a wave, a tidal wave coming down over
The
a
conch smiles upon you.
water. Crash down over this mech suit.
Can I make a reaction and try to stop him from casting the spell?
Can I make a
No,
reaction and attack him if he does?
No, there's no reactions here. The mech suit is drenched and falls off the side, and the goblins tumble down into the abyss beneath. They continue to fall. You hear no crash. You're all just kind of standing there for a moment.
I'm really angry. I'm gonna look at
Huzzah, the conch is victorious again. I do not see what your problem is. The conch saved your life once, and then I spared you a second time. Clearly, this is what was in the stars.
That was a dangerous move. You could have easily gotten off the bridge there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You can. Your conch can save me, but your conch demands death. This is why I don't believe in this crap.
Michael, death is inevitable, except for we of Bartholomew's shop. We came to kill this, it's dead, and I got a shiny new square out of it. Let's get on with it.
Well, I will say this: it would have been nice if we still had that mech suit. What a fancy piece of technology.
It was for goblins. The last time I checked, we are many times larger than goblins. It would have been scrap.
You are welcome to climb down the mountainside and collect it. Farewell.
Like clapping echoes through the cave, and Roger turns around the corner. Oh, hey guys! Looks like you finished it up. Good job.
Greetings, Roger.
Whoa, you here the whole time?
I'm gonna look at Roger with a really grumpy face. I completed the mission, but I am very disappointed.
Why? They're just math goblins. I mean, they're basically evil incarnate. They are the square root of evil.
Wouldn't they be evil squared?
No.
Isn't a square root
Sorry,
less?
Square.
Well,
Incarnate. I convinced an evil incarnate orcs before. What's the problem with that?
Orcs aren't evil incarnate. That's racist.
Really, Michael?
Yes, you said earlier that you looked down on them anyway. I mean, you gave them pity. That does not create a strong and prosperous race. If they were strong enough, they would have been victorious over us.
I was just kidding, Michael. You have a good heart. Too bad it didn't quite work out. But without further ado, let's go back to the shop. And he snaps his fingers, and you find yourself all back in the shop. And around you, it's raining confetti.
Whoa!
Greetings, adventurers. I see that your request went rather well. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I'm only slightly cheered up. I am not as cheered up as you would imagine. I'm still highly disappointed.
Perhaps, Michael, I'll say this to you, perhaps this will cheer you up a bit more. And he turns, and you see he has an illusion up, and he goes, this is the city of Sohcahtoa. I broadcast a lot of these big ones live to the people who you're rescuing, so they can see who
Can't I hear Pete?
Is saving their people. Oh, am I not here? Can you not hear me?
Me?
I hear Pete totally fine.
I hear Pete totally fine.
I don't know what's wrong. That was very strange. And who's Pete?
I can't. Jeremy, send me back in this chat. I gotta rejoin this chat.
You should relog, Max.
Yeah, re-log in, and then we will finish. Anyway, you see this big kind of plasma or like illusory setup that he has in this shop, where you see all of the gnomes of Sohcahtoa. And he goes, and this is the exact moment where the bridge collapsed here. And you can just hear all of the gnomes of Sohcahtoa cheering and roaring in applause. He looks to the group of you. The four of you have done an incredible service to the people of DnDTime here. As such, you have proven yourself valiant members of my adventuring troupe and have earned the rank as Fabled tier adventurers. So I will begin now the titling ceremony. First up here, we will speak to Nigel. Nigel, you are a commanding individual. Everything about you makes one who interacts with you wish to pay you the appropriate respect. You've proven an invaluable asset to my adventuring crew, and have handled everything with dignity and efficiency. Nigel, have you selected your title?
Of course, Bartholomew.
Would you please?
I shall be known as Nigel Estrada, the Dread Emperor, for what is natural, but serve those stronger.
And so I dub thee, the Dread Emperor. Fitting name. And Bartholomew hands you a sack of coins, a sack of coins that jingles. These might be Bartholomew coins, and you look inside and it's just Bartholomew bucks. But he's enchanted the bags, as always, to jingle for the satisfaction of this battle. Wait, Jeremy, does this...
Bartholomew, I put together a little bag.
That was a very good... That's a very good Broderick. I was confused by the music for a moment. Excellent. So moving down the line, he passes next to you, Michael. Michael, I've seen great promise in you. You, much like Nigel, carry yourself with the bearing of nobility. But yours is that of peace. Whenever there is conflict, you seek to resolve it through your words and your charisma, not simply through your sword, and for that you have my utmost respect, Michael. Have you selected your adventuring title?
I will have to think upon it, but I think I might have an idea.
Very well. You may take as much time as you require. And when you are ready, you may speak it to me, and so the world shall know you. And he hands you, in turn, your 400 Bartholomew bucks. I'm sorry. I said 200 before. You get double the Fabled tier amount, so each of you will be getting 400. Moving on down the line, he speaks to you now. Keros, it is good to see you once more out in the adventuring fields. We have missed you these last weeks. Keros, your faith in the conch is unwavering, such that through the sheer force of your belief, countless other Tritons have taken up the cause, and, well, honestly, there's a bit of a holy war brewing as a result. I do not speak as to whether that is good or bad, but you have proven yourself a man of charisma and talent. Have you decided on your title, Keros?
Yes. The mighty conch welcomes all challenges. Conflict makes us stronger. And I do say that I, this humble pilgrim, will now be known as the Wrath of Conch.
The Wrath of Conch. And so
Yes.
Keros shall be to the world. You've been dubbed the Wrath of Conch, and he hands you your 400 Bartholomew bucks. Beardfish, it has been a journey seeing you become a member of our shop. Now, Beardfish, do you understand the implications of what is happening here?
I get another name.
You get now a second name that describes your first name in what you believe in and how you feel about your position here in my adventuring crew. And I assure you that though at times you may not understand what it is that you're doing, your abilities and actions have shaped the world in an incredibly positive way. And for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have you selected your title, Beardfish?
No. Names are hard.
Names are indeed hard, and as many have in the past decided, you two may take as much time as you need. However, I can give you your reward now. And he hands each of you, he hands you the 400 Bartholomew bucks, and says, and with that, we will have a couple of delays, but with that, the titling ceremony is complete. Congratulations, all of you, on becoming Fabled tier adventurers, and enjoy all of the benefits that do come with it. And there's one last kind of loud bout of applause from the
Hey,
gnomes. Yes.
Bartholomew, idea for my title now.
Very well. Michael, if you will.
I would like to be the Prince of Order.
The Prince of Order. Fitting for one such as yourself. I shall, of course, make sure that the world knows you as you have spoken here. The Prince of Order. And with that, I believe this titling ceremony comes to an end as the fanfare falls, and then Bartholomew says, and as such, you are all now Fabled Team adventurers. You've also come into, it would appear, quite a bit of money. So, would any of you have anything you'd like to purchase?